What is up? It's your boy Aing here, bringing to us a brand new freaking video, man. So look, listen, today we got a fun one. Today we got an exciting one. Today we got a banger. So as you guys can see, the Tacoma has lost its 285s. I'm just ripping it off. I'm ripping off the band-aid. As you guys can see, they're gone. Now before you unsubscribe, don't go, don't leave. Let me maybe sway you over to the 265 team. But if you're still watching, a like, a comment, and a subscription would be greatly appreciated. I think I'm gonna make some pretty valid points in today's video. We're gonna be talking about why I got rid of the 285s. I know it's like the dream tire size for most people. They get a Tacoma and they're like, ooh, 3-inch lift, 285s. Oh, I want 285s. Ooh. Look, I get it. This is my fourth Tacoma, 4 Tacomas. Every truck that I've had, up until this one, I wanted 285s. And I finally learned that 285s maybe shouldn't be on a Tacoma. But I know the 285 is a very sought after tire, but with the 265, 75 R16s, I'm gonna be more than happy, more than enough capability for my usage. But let's get into the 3 reasons why. First and foremost is functionality. I really needed the truck to be functional, useful, daily driving, off-roading, camping, everything. I needed it to be functional. Fitment. I was so sick and tired of going up a curb or turning or doing anything really and hearing the most annoying rubbing noises ever. I just was tired of having to deal with fitment problems. And third, number 3 has to be just longevity and not trying to do too much wear and tear damage on the Tacoma. Now there's a lot of things that go into these 3 points, so let me explain. First and foremost, I get it. The Tacoma is not a beast. It's not like this speed demon. It's not this big powerhouse. It's neither of those. When you put 285s, especially E-rated 285s, you're just hurting both sides of that. You're hurting the power and you're hurting the speed of it. Now me, I drive it around town, I drive it to the beach, I do all of these things, and with the 285s, it made my truck absolutely atrocious to drive. I don't know if people want to admit it, I don't know if people want to agree with me, but it's the truth. And I know this for a fact, okay, because people complain about 245, 265s, talking about the gearing isn't good, the power isn't good, the transmission isn't good, and then when you go and stack heavier weight on top of that, it's just going to make it worse, making my point valid, that 285s are not the best for an everyday average Joe like me. I like to go to the mountains, I like to go to the beach, I like to go to the mall, I like to get to work. I do all of those, and the 285s did not provide enough value for me. If you live more in the mountains, and you go more into the mountains, by all means, get a 285, get a 305. But for me personally, the 285 was very big, very aggressive, and I just didn't need all that girth, all that junk in the trunk, if you get what I'm saying. I do think it's a very, very good looking tire. I think it's a very good size. Look-wise for the truck, I think it's a very good size. But performance-wise, it just wasn't there for me anymore. I hear an ice cream truck. Should I stop? Should I stop the video? And I probably shouldn't. So that for me was my main problem. The everyday functionality of the truck just wasn't there anymore. Felt like I was carrying around a lot of weight that I didn't need. Function over fashion for me at this point. That's why I got rid of it. Number 1, that was my main point. The functionality of it, it just was not useful for me. It was just too heavy. I just felt like it was sluggish for the truck, and I feel like the stuff that I'm going to be adding is only going to add more weight, so it wasn't worth it. Number 2 is the fitment. Number 2 is absolutely crucial if you're an everyday average Joe. At least me, I get out of work at like 4:30. I get out of work, I want to go home, I want to chillax, I want to get some food, hang out, watch some TV, hang out with Sandy, whatever. But with the 285s, it was never ending. It was absolutely horrid. Granted, if you do this properly and you get nice wheels and you get a good tire and you get the upper control arms, then you won't rub. Incorrect. I rubbed, and I did everything the right way. JBA upper control arms, high caster. Lift kit clears the 285s, but you will always rub. The reason I bring this up is it was always an issue. I always had to get off the truck and I had to inspect it. Like me and Sandy are trying to go eat. I have to get off and be like, where was I rubbing at? I don't know where I was rubbing at. Then I had to come look over here. And then was it on the upper control arm? And just when I thought that it wasn't rubbing, I would hit a ditch. Rub, 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 rub. It was just an everyday issue. I was just tired of dealing with little things that I don't feel I need to be dealing with. So would I recommend a 285? No. Most people don't need 285s. I know this because I had 245s, I had 265s, and I had 285s. Each one of them was able to take me off-road. They each did the trail the exact same. Of course, if you need that extra clearance, then go for it. But most people don't. Do you need that extra track width? Go for it. Most people don't. With the 285s, I just felt like I was doing more damage to the truck than I was benefiting the truck. And that, my good lads, brings us to number 3. Like, comment, and subscribe. Oh wait, that's not number 3. Haha, I thought it was clever, I'm sorry. Wear and tear. Wear and tear on the truck is a thing. It's common sense. If you have a lighter tire, you have a lighter load, the truck is not going to be working as hard. Not only that, I found out, okay, and this guy scared the bejesus out of me, negative offset. It's a thing. I got the thing. You stick your tire out and you add weight, it adds a lot of stress onto the components down here. So this is pretty much how they explained it to me. It may sound dumb, but it makes sense in my head. So try to follow me. So your arm's like this, right? No problem. You stick your arm out, it starts to get a little bit uncomfortable after a while. So if you add 50 pounds to the very end of your arm, it starts to get heavy, it starts to drain you. So all the components up front would start to get drained. The heavier the tire is and the more you stick it out. Negative 12 isn't too extreme. 285s, I don't know. I don't think they're that extreme. Made a promise to myself I wanted to keep this truck as long as I could. With saying that, I just got an offer for more money on this truck, but we're not going to talk about it. I want to keep this truck for as long as I can, and I want to have as many problem-free miles as I can. I know I should have kept it stock, but lifted 265/75 R16s. I'm very happy with where we are at now, and I really want to take a turn into the more purpose-built, more function over fashion approach of the trucking world, because at the end of the day, it's a truck. It's meant to work and, like, I don't know, like carry rocks and dirt and stuff. The 285s just didn't make sense to me. I get it, a lot of people do carry them. I get it, a lot of people go even bigger, but for me personally, I like the 265/75 R16. If I can't get over a stump, if I can't get over something and I need a 285, I'll do it. Now, do I regret it? A little bit. Why? Just because of how it looked. I will admit, from some angles, it can look a little funny, especially the front. It can look a little silly, I will admit. Although these are not super aggressive tires, this is the tire that I wanted from the very start. And I can make a review on these a little bit later down the line. They're super good, super quiet, obviously. Cooper Discover RTXs, and I still got the white wall, which is super cool. Funny side note, I know the guys from the shop, and he made a joke, and he was like, you want white walls out or no? I said, yeah. And he's like, okay, we're gonna charge you extra. And I laughed at him, blah, blah, blah. Sandy was right next to me, and she was like looking at the invoice later, and she was like, babe, he didn't even charge you extra for putting the white walls on. If the joke went over your head, they don't charge you extra for the white walls. It was just super funny. Like, had I not been there and he was serious, she would have paid extra for the white walls. Nonetheless, I've done enough talking. Let me play a banger montage for you guys. Enjoy, look at the truck, and tell me what you guys think. With all that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know down below in the comment section. Have you gone to 285s and regretted it? 295, 305s? Every time I see a TRD Pro, I'm absolutely stunned. I love it. I just love this very like sporty, cool look. It makes the truck look better in my opinion, instead of stacking these huge wide tires, even though they weren't super wide. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and a subscription. Remember, boys, we are about, and girls, okay, I'm sorry. Me and Sandy are about to go on a trip for like 3 or 4 days. Okay, it could be 5 days, but we're trying to like ease into it. Up for the Adventure made a point, and he said, relax. Okay, relax. And it kind of got to me, so we did go for 1 day, and then we're about to jump into 5 days, 4 nights, 5 days. So maybe we should simmer down a little bit. And that's what this channel is kind of transitioning to. We have something that's going to be going right there, and I'm doing a collaboration with another really big YouTuber. I'm not a really big YouTuber, but he is, and the opportunity is absolutely amazing. Nonetheless, there's a lot of big things coming to the channel, and I can't thank you guys enough. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and a subscription. It's been your boy. I'm Matt Like and Audi. I'll see you tomorrow. Cinco de Malo. Peace.